So, Ragiroth do.
Ragiroth Enterprises.
How's it going, everybody? Rich from Ragiroth Enterprises here. So Fighterz is finally out. I hope you're all enjoying it. For those that got it, I'm personally overall enjoying it myself. I'm actually going to do a video talking about that in Dissidia sometime soon. But for now, people have already kind of went into the disk and the data of the, or I guess just the data, for the PC version, and possibly found hints of who the 8 DLC characters are in the Season Pass. Now, here's the thing. There's kind of two different leaks from two different people. The first one actually originated on GameFAQs. It said in the data, they had like a code. It was like PLB, then CHR, like playable character, and then their, like their, so 3 letters for their name, kind of like how the Xenoverse ones were. One was BRL, most likely Broly, BAR, most likely Bardock, JAN, most likely Janemba, KEF, most likely Kefla, TOP, most likely Topo, JIR, most likely Jiren, KID, most likely Kid Goku, and then FUU, Fu, most likely Fu, that character that's being added in Xenoverse 2, Telomira's son. So there was that one, and people were kind of like iffy about it because I guess it just originated from GameFAQs and it didn't really appear anywhere else. But it wasn't totally disproven until possibly the second leak. It was leaked by someone, a YouTuber named Sergio. He's actually done data mines for Xenoverse 1 and 2 and possibly some other DBZ games I definitely know. He did for Xenoverse 1 and 2 back in the day. So I definitely, trust it. What he sees is legit. It's just a matter of what it means. And so that leak said, well, basically he wasn't actually going through the playable character list. I don't know if he found the playable characters yet. Which is another thing that possibly, because he even shows him in the video like scrolling through it. So he may not even got to that part yet. Which is another thing that might mean that element is fake. But he was going through the lobby avatars, right? And he found so he was going through the bottom, and he found Broly Super Saiyan, just Goku and just Vegeta, as opposed to Goku Super Saiyan and Vegeta Super Saiyan. He found Bardock, fused Zamasu, Vegito Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan, just Vegito. I guess that's, I don't know if that'd be Super Vegito or base form Vegito. Bardock Super Saiyan, Zamasu, Broly, Cooler, and Android 17 parentheses Ranger. Now, none of them have those lobby avatars are as of now not in the game yet. Yeah, even regular Zamasu, who he's not playable, but he's in Goku Black's moveset, just like how 17 is a lobby avatars, and 18's Ginyu Force or Ginyu's. So this definitely seems suspicious. Now, most of the lobby characters that aren't playable are mostly characters that can't really fight or can't really fight that well. Or they're like earlier forms of characters in the game, like first form Cell and base form Goku Black. And it is suspicious that there is no base form Goku, base form Vegeta avatar, especially when like Black Ball characters has one. So this is leading to believe that this leak is saying that the characters are Broly, Bardock, base form Goku, base form Vegeta, Ranger 17, Cooler, merged Zamasu, and Vegito. Now, I would say this one is probably more legit. There's a little more evidence, and it does match up with that the leak that the guy the big leaks that have been coming. With Broly, Bardock, and base forms of Goku and Vegeta. And I know the guy was like iffy on Raditz and Zarbon, but he was much more confident about Broly, Bardock, and the base forms. Now, I'm personally torn because it's like the first one had like freaking Janemba and Kefla, and of course Bardock and Broly. while like, you know, Jiren and Tapo and Fu are like aren't terrible choices, but they're not really great choices in my opinion. Kid Goku is a pretty crappy choice in my opinion. However, I think he would at least be better than just base form adult Goku. Now, I actually think, as much as it pains me to say, because I love Janemba and I do really want Kefla, I do think the second set of characters, in my opinion, is overall better. I mean, yeah, I personally think base form Goku and Vegeta are absolutely terrible choices. Even if they do kind of make them cool, I think they're such pointless additions. But like every other character in that is I either like them or I really wanted them. You know, I like Cooler is probably my most wanted out of those, and you know, 17 really should be playable. I think merged Zamasu would be like just nuts in terms of what he could do. And you know, why I like Goku Black merged Zamasu is my favorite form of them. And I think all of them are plausible choices. Like I mean, like, yeah, okay. I think a lot of us expect Jiren to be in the game at some point, but I don't really know if Tapo would be one. Well, Kefla and Fu is like the biggest what the hell choice there. I mean, you know, like I would actually prefer him over the base forms, but even still, like I know they wouldn't. I don't think they would choose him. I mean, it's like he's not even in Xenoverse 2 yet officially. It is a shame because if you literally just took Janemba and Kefla from the first league and just put it in place of base Goku and Vegeta in this more legit seeming one, I would in my opinion, it would be like basically perfect for me at least. Now, you know, we got to keep in mind, you know, these are lobby avatars. They literally could maybe just be avatars they're adding down the line. I personally think, you know, my gut reaction is that these are the 8 characters. Because the lobby avatars are much easier to make, and even if the characters aren't complete, or, you know, even near completion, they know who they're going to put in at this point, I'd say, it's safe to say. And, you know, they're easier to make, so they might have just made them early. And, you know, like I said, I find it suspicious that Zamasu doesn't have one, when all these other, you know, support characters do have one, so I figured they'd be adding him with, you know, the merged Zamasu one when he comes out, you know, since, like, Zamasu is basically the same model, it's just his clothes are a different color, and he's different hair for the most part. Yeah, I mean, I'm overall hoping this is true, and, I mean, like, yeah, the base forms are so pointless, but it's like, there's just, I think the good outweighs the bad. You know, I think Sergio is going to continue to data mine and maybe see if we get more clear answers. You know, I guess I'll link the video in the description to Sergio's video on his channel. I am actually curious if this is true. Will Bardock be Super Saiyan? Will he be base? Will Vegeta be Super Saiyan base or Super Saiyan blue? And will Cooler be like his default 4th or base form, whatever? The final form, you know, the big form, or the metal form. It doesn't really specify. He strangely enough, he only has one avatar. Someone did bring up a point that, strangely enough, the Supreme Card Time one isn't listed, and we know that one's coming with the collaboration with Xenoverse 2. Maybe that's just, I don't know what the deal with that is. But yeah, I think this is most likely telling us who the characters are. Like I said, it's, you know, we gotta, you know, it's not 100% confirmation, don't think it is, but I think it is leaning in the favor of that. Oh, actually, I'm looking at the Cooler one again. It does say that the 3 letters for it is CLF. So I want to say the F probably does stand for final. So I want to say it probably is Final Form Cooler, which would be great. But yeah, you know, let's see what happens. You know, hopefully, in my opinion, it's true. I mean, you know, for the most part, you know, let me know what you guys think. You know, would you be happy with either of these leaks? Which ones would you prefer? Do you think, you know, it's true, either of them? Do you think it's false? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't forget to check out marking art in the description below. And as I always say, another time, another place, keep being awesome.